Have you ever seen a question where the number is too big to calculate, but the exam expects the answer in seconds? Hello everyone, welcome to Pi Excellence. You are watching Math Decoded, where we solve maths using logic and not long calculations. In today's video, we are going to decode three very powerful concepts: remainder theorem, Fermat's little theorem, and unit digits. These topics are extremely important for all competitive exams because they help you solve big number questions quickly. So keep your mind sharp, try each question, and let's begin with the remainder theorem. What is a remainder? The remainder is the value which is left after division when the dividend is not completely divisible by the divisor, and if the dividend divides evenly, then the remainder equals 0. The remainder is always less than the divisor. The formula for remainder theorem is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Let us have an example. When 72 is divided by 13, then we can write 72 as 13 into 5 plus 7, where 13 is divisor, 5 is quotient, and 7 is remainder. Similarly, when we divide 206 and 11, we will find out that the remainder will be equal to 8. Now, let's solve a problem. A number divided by 56 gives remainder 29. What is the remainder when the same number is divided by 8? This is an important question which is frequently asked in exams. So first of all, we will find out the number by adding these two numbers, 56 and 29. 56 plus 29 is equal to 85. Now, according to question, we will divide this 85 by 8. So on dividing this, we will get 8 into 10 plus 5 on, on applying remainder theorem. So here 85 is equal to 8 into 10 plus 5, that is quotient into divisor plus remainder. So remainder is 5. Now let's move on to Fermat's little theorem. Now this theorem states that if a number is in the form a raised to the power p minus 1 and is divided by a prime number p, in that case the remainder is equal to 1. That is a raised to the power p minus 1 upon p. In this case, remainder will be equal to 1. Let's understand this theorem with the help of an example. Find the remainder when 50 raised to the power 16 is divided by 17. Now, in this question, we have to divide this number 50 raised to the power 16 upon 17, and we have to find out the remainder. So you can clearly see that this is such a big number. इतनी बड़ी कैलकुलेशन अगर करेंगे तो सारा टाइम इसमें ही लग जाएगा. So we will apply Fermat's little theorem and we can easily state that ये इस फॉर्म में लिखा हुआ है. So remainder will be equal to 1. So हमें लंबी कैलकुलेशन करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है और हम easily इस थ्योरम की हेल्प से बता सकते हैं कि इसका रिमाइंडर 1 होगा. Let's have a look of one more example here. Calculate 20 raised to the power 48 divided by 13. Now here 20 raised to the power 48, it may be written as 20 raised to the power 4 and whole power 12 upon 13. Now you can see easily, again here it is of the form a raised to the power p minus 1 upon p. So again using Fermat's theorem, we can easily say that the remainder of this number will be equal to 1. Now, let us understand unit digit patterns. First of all, we will understand the rule of 5. Whenever we multiply 5 by a odd number, in that case the number we get will have 5 on its unit digit place. Similarly, जब हम 5 को even number से multiply करते हैं तो उस केस में हमें जो number मिलेगा उसकी unit digit पे 0 होगा. Let us understand this with the help of some examples. यहाँ पे हमने 5 को divide करा है एक odd number, that means 3 से, तो हमारा आंसर मिला है 15. तो 15 की जो यूनिट डिजिट होगी वो 5 होगी. दिस इज व्हाट वी हैड स्टडीड, राइट. और अगर हम 5 को किसी इवन नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे लाइक 4, तो इन दैट केस जो हमें आंसर मिलेगा उसकी यूनिट डिजिट 0 होगी. सो दिस वाज द पैटर्न फॉर rule of 5 for unit digit. Similarly, we have some rules for 0, 1, 5 and 6. So the rule of 0 is any power of 0 has unit digit 0. Like यहाँ पे एक नंबर है, इसकी पावर है 189. अगर इस नंबर के लास्ट में 0 है, यूनिट डिजिट में 0 है, तो इन दैट केस जो आंसर हमें मिलेगा उसकी यूनिट डिजिट में भी 0 होगा. दिस इज द पैटर्न ऑफ 0. नाउ फॉर रूल ऑफ 1, अगर जो नंबर हमें गिवन है उसकी पावर कुछ भी हो चाहे, बट अगर उसकी यूनिट प्लेस पर 1 है, तो इन दैट केस यूनिट डिजिट का जो नंबर हमें मिलेगा उसकी यूनिट डिजिट में भी 1 होगा. Similarly, for the rule of 5, any power of 5 has a unit digit 5, as you can see here. And for 6, any power of 6 has a unit digit 6. Again, you can see that 106 raised to the power 357, तो इसकी यूनिट डिजिट में भी 6 आएगा. So these four special digits remain unchanged regardless of how many times they are multiplied by themselves. Now let's have a look on the rule of 4 and 9 also. Powers of 4. जब भी हम अगर 4 की पावर हमारे पास ऑड होगी, लाइक वेयर वी आर हैविंग 4 रेज टू द पावर 3, तो उस केस में हमें जो नंबर मिलेगा उसकी यूनिट डिजिट में भी 4 होता है, राइट. और वेन एवर वी आर हैविंग पावर ऑफ 4 एज इवन, लाइक हियर वी आर हैविंग 4 रेज टू द पावर 4, तो उस केस में हमें जो नंबर मिलेगा उसकी जो यूनिट डिजिट होगी वो 6 होगी, राइट. सिमिलरली वी हैव सम टू रूल्स फॉर 9 ऑल्सो. 9 की अगर पावर ऑड है तो इन दैट केस जो आंसर हमें मिलेगा उसकी यूनिट डिजिट 9 होगी. एंड इफ द पावर ऑफ 9 इज इवन, इन दैट केस द यूनिट डिजिट विल बी 1. So that was today's math decoded lesson on remainder theorem, Fermat's little theorem and unit digit. Before we end, it's time to check how strong your concepts are. Here comes today's decode this pie challenge on your screen. This is an exam level question, no long calculations, only logic. Pause the video, think carefully and comment your answer below. Answer will be revealed tomorrow in pinned comment. If this video helped you, please like the video. It really motivates me. Share it with your friends who are preparing for competitive exams. For free PDFs and practice questions, join our Telegram channel Pi Excellence. Link is in description. We will meet tomorrow with the next important concept video. So subscribe Pi Excellence and press the bell icon to stay connected. Till then, keep practicing and keep learning. Let's learn Decode Excel together with Pi Excellence. Thank you.